How to with Natty Lou.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of How To with Natty Lou. Today I'm going to show you how I made this necklace for Batman the Drowned, which I'm working on. Alright, nice Batman and Aquaman combined into a woman form. Check out the Dark Knight's Metal series, you'll understand. Anyway, it's made out of mostly foam. I'll show you the steps that I took to get here. And here is my reference picture that I used, taken from a Sideshow advertisement again. Okay, so here we go. This is how I did it. So I used my pattern to cut out my foam pieces. Instead of cutting it all as one big piece, I decided to save foam because that would leave a lot of weird shapes. So I was able to use some scrap foam to cut out this and the little shapes here. And then I just cut a flat strip of the foam for the neck piece because once it's heated up, I'll be able to shape it into that form and just follow my paper pattern. And that saves foam, leaves less weird pieces that can't be used for other things. And what I also like to do is use this plastic canvas used for needlepoint as a reinforcement. So what I'm going to do when I glue together my pieces, like I'll take these thinner guys first and glue them on to the canvas with my contact cement. And then I'll take that whole thing and glue it onto these pieces. And that just adds a little extra layer of support underneath. This stuff is great because the contact cement goes through it, obviously, because it's got holes all over it. So it creates a really firm bond. And when you heat it up with the heat gun, it kind of melts almost like a thermoplastic, but it's a lot cheaper and works well for just reinforcing things from behind. Alright, I've applied contact cement, my good old barge, to the pieces that need to stick to things. I'm going to heat them up a little bit with the heat gun because I'm impatient and I don't want it to wait to dry. And now I'm going to start sticking these together. My dog says it's cold outside, Mommy. Why are we here? Yeah. Hi, Paxton. Hi. Yeah, it's okay. We'll go back in soon. Now I am putting a layer of this on there. Quick seal. Just to seal up some of the areas that are different levels. Any gaps you have, any holes in your foam, you can fill with this stuff. That kind of thing. So like this edge was a little uneven, so I put some DAP there, or some quick seal there, and I'm just gonna even that out. And this stuff thins with water, so you can kind of get nice, smooth edges. You can't really sand the quick seal after it dries like you can with some other fillers that people use. So this one, you got to make sure it's pretty smooth before it dries. So I'll just continue to work that in a little bit. Try to get those nice and smooth, and as you can see, I've spread it out just to smooth it over the whole surface. Alright, so I have all my layers of quick seal on here. Just 2 layers. It shrinks down a little bit when it dries, so you want to do about 2 layers. to get that on there. Now I'm going to cover it with a couple of layers, probably 3 coats of Plastidip, and we'll continue from there. Okay, so I used 2 products to spray paint this after I had my layers of Plastidip on there. I wanted it kind of a tarnished pewter kind of a look. So I sprayed it initially with this, a metallic enamel silver spray, and then I put this hammered black over the top of it, just sort of lightly. So it came out kind of cool. It's got some dimension, some texture to it. Now what I'm going to do is do just some acrylics on top, hand painting, to bring out the details. This is supposed to be more silver, this is more black, so I'll bring out some of those details. But I think that's a really cool base coat. There's that reinforcement in the back. Anyway, it's got a nice sheen to it. Alright, my paint job is done. Okay, and I'm almost totally complete. I've measured it to my friend who's going to be wearing it. And what I have done, I cut it to the right length, and I've made the end cuts here. Because I'm going to take this magnet, they're stuck together right now, and glue it into there so that it just bloop, snaps on with a magnet. It won't be under any stress, and it's super lightweight, so the magnet will do more than enough to hold it on. Alright, painted and then sprayed with a lacquer finish varnish spray. And voila, it is done. Has a nice magnet closure in the back that just snaps it right on. Doesn't have to look too pretty back there because it'll be covered up by a wig. But yeah, I think it looks pretty close to my reference picture. It's a little shinier, a little bit different finish on it, but I like it. Yay! I hope you've enjoyed this episode of How To with Natty Lou. If so, subscribe, watch some of my other videos. Hopefully there'll be more and more coming out. See you later. Bye.